Bellator 236 took place live on DAZN from the Neil S. Blaisdell Arena in Honolulu, Hawaii. We started the night with a lightweight matchup between Hawaiian prospects Nainoa Dung and Zach Zane.
Zach Zane came out with a very smart game plan. He knew that Nainoa Dung was dynamic on his feet, decided, I'm going to take him down and wear him out. And that is what he did for most of the fight until the third round, when Nainoa Dung came on and got this fight into positions where he almost had the opportunity to finish it, but it wasn't quite enough. Beautiful kick to the body by Dung, had Zane hurt at multiple times in that third round, but not enough to get that finish and a unanimous decision victory for Zach Zane.
Zane handing Dung his first loss. Next in the cage, a battle of bantamweights, Rafian Stotts against Shaden Leilahoa.
Both new guys to the Bellator cage, but both with dynamic ground games. Shaden Leilahoa getting a hold of Rafian Stotts, but Stotts ending up on top. And this played out with both guys having outstanding ground games, unable to submit each other, unable to get those final positions. But Rafian Stotts just getting the little bit better of the grappling situations, which in the end put him in the position where he got unanimous decision victory.
Next up, women's flyweight division action. The undefeated Juliana Velasquez against Bruna Allen.
What a performance by Juliana Velasquez. Look at that left hand. It landed there in the first round, and for the rest of the fight, it was like a heat-seeking missile, just lighting Bruna Allen up throughout the fight. Juliana was in perfect form, controlling range, controlling distance, and countering at will. She hit Bruna Allen with everything but the kitchen sink in this fight, and Bruna Allen stayed tough throughout the entire match, but a big-time unanimous decision victory for Juliana Velasquez.
Velasquez hopes she'll be the next challenger for Ilima-Lei Macfarlane's flyweight title. Welterweight action saw Jason Jackson against Keich Kutamoto.
Jason Jackson coming in on 7 days' notice, almost gets caught in this Kimura situation by the ground specialist in Kutamoto, but unable to get it. Jason Jackson turns the position and then takes over in the stand-up, landing big shots, uppercuts, right straight hands down the pipe. He gets the unanimous decision victory. Well-deserved.
The first matchup in the quarterfinal round of the Featherweight Grand Prix saw the undefeated AJ McKee meet Derek Campos.
AJ McKee came out explosive, tried the flying knee, tries kicks, tries the takedown, goes for submissions, but Derek Campos just stayed tough throughout this first round. There was many opportunities for AJ to try to put him out, hurts him in the second round, goes after him. Again, Derek Campos stays tough, lands a big left hand there and hurts AJ. AJ goes back to the grappling game. Derek Campos on the bottom, but then he gets caught in this arm lock situation. Extension of the hips, big time submission victory. Moving on in the Featherweight Grand Prix, AJ McKee.
In the main event, Ilima-Lei Macfarlane, undefeated flyweight champion, put the title on the line against England's Kate Jackson.
Just an outstanding overall performance by the champion, Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. She utilized beautiful stand-up, great clinch situations, and a dominant ground game to just systematically break Kate Jackson down throughout the fight. The stand-up became her ground, landed big shots, forcing Kate to have to try to respond, which she was unable to do. Ilima-Lei landing in the dirty boxing, beautiful clinch work, and then the takedowns going into the scrambles that she always ended up in the top position. Ilima-Lei Macfarlane showing that she is evolving, not only as an MMA fighter, but as the champion of Bellator, trying to finish this fight in the final round, unable to get that finish, but a decisive unanimous decision victory for the champ, Ilima-Lei Macfarlane.
For the latest Bellator MMA news and information, you can go to Bellator.com or the Bellator app.
Fedor is my favorite fighter of all time, but it's either him or me.
Saturday, December 28th, two Pride legends return to Japan for a heavyweight clash. when MMA icon Fedor Emelianenko takes on Rampage Jackson. Plus,
2 elite fighters.
Fights from 3-time Bellator World Champion Michael Chandler and the electrifying Michael Venom Page.
Oh!
Bellator MMA, live December 28th at 10 on Paramount Network.